Forget Manhattan. Yeah, it's got its glitz, its skyscrapers, its overpriced cocktails. But Brooklyn? Brooklyn's the real deal. It's raw, it's diverse, it's a melting pot of cultures and cuisines. You want adventure? You want a story to tell? Cross the bridge, my friend. Brooklyn's a city within a city. Each neighborhood has its own personality, its own rhythm. You got your hipster havens, your little Italies, your artistic enclaves. You can spend a lifetime here and still be discovering something new every day. That's what I love about Brooklyn. It's a place where you can get lost, and I mean that in the best way possible. Lost in the maze of streets, lost in the aromas of 100 different spices, lost in the energy of a place that never sleeps. Trust me, once you've had a taste of Brooklyn, you'll never be the same. Let's talk landmarks. First off, you gotta pay homage to the Brooklyn Bridge. This ain't just a bridge, it's an icon. Walk it, bike it, whatever you do, just take a moment to appreciate the history, the engineering, the sheer audacity of this thing. Then there's Prospect Park. Central Park wishes it was this cool. This sprawling green oasis is Brooklyn's backyard, a place for picnics, concerts, and lazy Sunday strolls. Don't miss the Ravine, a slice of wilderness right in the middle of the city. And of course, no trip to Brooklyn is complete without a visit to Coney Island. It's a bit rough around the edges, sure, but that's part of its charm. Ride the Cyclone, stuff your face with Nathan's hot dogs, and soak up the nostalgic Coney Island vibe. These are just a few of the iconic spots that make Brooklyn, well, Brooklyn. Get out there and explore. Let's be real, folks. One of the best things about traveling is eating. And Brooklyn? Brooklyn is a goddamn feast for the senses. This ain't your grandma's cooking, although I'm sure your grandma's cooking is lovely. This is global cuisine on steroids. You got your Michelin-starred restaurants, your hole-in-the-wall gems, your street food vendors slinging dishes you didn't even know existed. Want some killer pizza? Head to DeFara's. Craving some authentic tacos? Sunset Park's got you covered. Feeling adventurous? Hit up one of the many food halls and let your taste buds run wild. But it's not just about the food itself. It's about the experience. It's about sharing a meal with friends, old and new, in a bustling restaurant, the air thick with conversation and the clinking of glasses. It's about discovering new flavors, new ingredients, new ways of looking at food. In Brooklyn, every meal is an adventure. Brooklyn's got soul, man. It's a place where artists, musicians, and performers of all stripes come to hone their craft, to push boundaries, to make a statement. You can feel that creative energy pulsating through the streets. Wander through neighborhoods like Bushwick and Williamsburg, and you'll be greeted by a kaleidoscope of street art. Murals, graffiti, installations. It's a constantly evolving outdoor gallery. Catch a show at the Brooklyn Academy of Music, BAM, a world-renowned performing arts center, or get down and dirty at one of the borough's many dive bars where up-and-coming bands will rock your world. Brooklyn's art scene is as diverse as the borough itself. You'll find everything from cutting-edge contemporary art to traditional crafts to avant-garde performance art. And the best part, much of it is accessible to everyone. So open your mind, embrace the unexpected, and let Brooklyn's creative spirit wash over you. Section 5. Navigating the Borough, a Local's Guide. Brooklyn might seem intimidating at first, but trust me, it's easier to get around than you think. The subway's your best bet for getting around quickly and cheaply. Just remember, the trains can get crowded during rush hour, but honestly, the best way to experience Brooklyn is on foot. Get lost in the maze of streets, stumble upon hidden gems, and soak up the unique vibe of each neighborhood. If you're feeling adventurous, rent a bike and explore the borough on two wheels. And here's a pro tip. Don't be afraid to ask for directions. Brooklynites are a friendly bunch, and they're always happy to point you in the right direction. So grab a map, lace up your walking shoes, and get ready to explore the heart and soul of New York City. Section 6. Unearthing treasures in unexpected corners. One of the things I love most about exploring a new place is stumbling upon those hidden gems, those off-the-beaten-path spots that most tourists never get to see. And Brooklyn? This place is crawling with hidden treasures. Take a stroll down Fulton Street Mall, a bustling pedestrian street packed with shops, restaurants, and street vendors. Duck into a dusty bookstore and lose yourself in the stacks. Explore the Brooklyn Botanic Garden, a tranquil oasis in the heart of the city. Or catch a movie at the Nighthawk Cinema where you can enjoy dinner and drinks while you watch the latest indie flick. The key is to keep your eyes open and be open to the unexpected. You never know what you might find around the next corner. That's the beauty of Brooklyn, my friends. It's a place of endless discovery. Section 7. The Pulse of Brooklyn: Music and Nightlife. When the sun goes down, Brooklyn really comes alive. This borough knows how to party, and I'm not just talking about your typical nightclub scene. From underground jazz clubs to trendy rooftop bars to gritty dive bars, Brooklyn's nightlife scene is as diverse as the borough itself. Catch a show at the Music Hall of Williamsburg, a legendary venue that's hosted everyone from Radiohead to the Yeah Yeah Yeahs. Sip craft cocktails at a speakeasy hidden in plain sight, or dance the night away to the latest DJ set at a warehouse party in Bushwick. No matter what your taste, you're sure to find something to get your pulse racing in Brooklyn. Just be sure to pace yourself. You're gonna need your energy for all the exploring you'll be doing. Brooklyn's nightlife is not for the faint of heart. It's for those who crave adventure, who live for the moment, who want to experience a city at its most raw and uninhibited. Forget your chain stores and your generic souvenirs. Brooklyn is a treasure trove of unique finds, from vintage clothing and antique furniture to handmade jewelry and locally made crafts. Spend an afternoon browsing the stalls at the Brooklyn Flea, a weekend market where you can find everything from vintage records and clothing to artisanal cheeses and handmade jewelry. Explore the shops along Atlantic Avenue, a haven for antique hunters and vintage enthusiasts. Or head to Dumbo, where you'll find a cluster of independent boutiques selling everything from handcrafted leather goods to locally made chocolates. Whether you're looking for a one-of-a-kind souvenir or just want to support local businesses, Brooklyn's got you covered. Shopping in Brooklyn is an experience in itself. It's about discovering unique items, supporting local artisans, and finding treasures you won't find anywhere else. You don't have to break the bank to experience the best of Brooklyn. In fact, some of the best things in life are free, or at least pretty darn cheap. Spend an afternoon exploring Prospect Park, a sprawling green oasis that's completely free to enjoy. Catch a free concert or movie in the park during the summer months. Visit the Brooklyn Museum, which offers free admission on certain days of the week, or simply wander the streets and soak up the vibrant atmosphere. When it comes to food, you can find delicious and affordable eats all over Brooklyn. Hit up one of the borough's many ethnic enclaves for authentic and budget-friendly fare. Grab a slice of pizza from a local joint, or pack a picnic and enjoy a meal al fresco in one of Brooklyn's many parks. Brooklyn is a city that rewards exploration, and you don't need a lot of money to have an amazing time. What truly sets Brooklyn apart is its people. This is a borough built by immigrants, a melting pot of cultures and traditions. Walk down the street and you'll hear a dozen different languages spoken, smell the aromas of food from around the world, and witness a beautiful tapestry of humanity. Take the time to connect with the locals, strike up a conversation with the barista at your favorite coffee shop. Ask the vendor at the farmer's market about their products. Listen to the stories of the people you meet. Brooklyn's diversity is its strength, its lifeblood. It's what makes this borough so vibrant, so exciting, so damn delicious. Come hungry, come curious, and come ready to embrace the rich tapestry of human experience that is Brooklyn. Listen, I've traveled the world, eaten my way through countless cities and seen things that would make your hair stand on end. But there's something special about Brooklyn, something that gets under your skin and stays with you long after you've left. Maybe it's the energy, the grit, the constant hum of creativity. Maybe it's the food, the music, the endless possibilities for adventure. Or maybe it's the people, the stories, the sense of community that permeates every corner of this borough. Whatever it is, Brooklyn has captured a piece of my heart. It's a place where I can always be myself, where I can lose myself in the moment, where I can always count on discovering something new. So if you're looking for a real New York City experience, if you want to taste the soul of the city, come to Brooklyn. I promise you won't be disappointed.